Are we live?
Yes.
Hey, happy 4th of July. Can you believe that? 4th of July already. Like, where has the summer months gone already? I'm kind of bummed that there's not lots of fireworks shows happening. And here in the Northwest, I had some errands to run yesterday. All the fireworks stands were completely empty. I don't know if that's like a thing, but I don't know. They didn't sell fireworks today, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, happy 4th of July. It's beautiful out today. What are you guys doing? Does anybody have any fun plans? Are you out on the water? Are you at home? Are you going to enjoy fireworks maybe on TV? Last year's was pretty great. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Share the channel with anybody that you know wants some fun cocktails or some interesting ones, because I know our tag says frozen mango margarita, but we have a special one for you today. We picked up, well, I'll fill you in on the second one in a moment. But without further ado, let's get to it. We're going to start with our frozen mango margarita. Now, if you're making this along with me, I did put the recipe in the description, so go ahead and check that out and make it with me if you guys have the ingredients at home. We are going to start with a fun rim. So I'm going to do a chili salt rim with this mango margarita. So a few years ago, when I worked for the studio, as a treat, after we were done, we were down in Cancun for work. We were down there for like 2.5 weeks. We stayed a couple of days longer. And if you went to the pool and you ordered a mango margarita, it came with a chili lime rim. Holy cow, was it so good. So we're going to do the same thing here. It's going to be a little bit of a salt. How's that look? A salt and chili lime rim. All right, so let's get started. For our recipe, we are using our Vitamix. Turn this puppy on. We're going to use the small pitcher for this first recipe. So into the blender. It really doesn't matter the ingredients order for this first margarita. Now for the second one it will, but you'll see why then. We're going to use 1.5 cups of frozen mango chunks. There we go. Here's our mango. We're going to use 3 ounces of silver tequila. There's 1. So this will make 2 beverages. If you like your margarita a little extra strong, use 4 ounces. We're going to use 3. We're going to use 1 ounce of triple sec. I love these little pour things. This just does such a good job when you pour them. We're going to use lime from 1 and almost a half lime. I wasn't going to run to the store because I had nearly 1.5 limes, so we're missing a little piece, but that's going to be okay. We're going to go ahead and squeeze this. Ooh, let's see if this fits. Hey, it does. Ooh, that one's juicy. Ooh, and it squirts. Freezing. Maybe I should have said that. Ooh, this one's really big. Let's cut this in half. Let's get this so that it actually fits inside the juicer. There's that. Super juicy limes. These are great. You know, sometimes how you get a lime and you squeeze it and it's not juicy? These are really juicy. Okay. And our last half, this one will fit. Ooh. Super juicy. Squeeze it. Ooh, it's juicy. It's good over here. Wesley's running the camera for me, and he's like, what is happening?
Laptop's good.
The laptop's good. All the equipment's good. We're good. And we're going to do, here's my little measure, 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. There's that. You can use agave if you wanted to. You can use simple syrup. You can use sugar if you wanted to. I have simple syrup on hand, so that's what we're using. And for funsies, we're going to put in 4 cubes of ice. pop our lid on here. So if you have a Vitamix and you have a beverage setting, go ahead and set the beverage setting, and that's going to go ahead and run. My mic is on. I made sure it was on today. So everybody can hear me while this is running in the background. Ooh, that's looking really good. Wow. That's going to be a really good margarita. Probably should have gotten another glass out. Let's put 3 glass here too. Let me get this one prepped for a second one. This does make 2. I'm just using the lid of the salt. There we go. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look tasty? Oh my gosh. Can you see that? Can you see how blended that is in the camera?
Can I go down a little bit? There you go.
Can you see over here? Instagram. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, yum. Gosh, this looks delicious. I don't know. They said that this makes 2. I think this makes 2 small ones. I scoured different recipes. I should say Dana, because I scoured different recipes and combined a few different ones. All right. Which glass do you want?
Right one.
They're really pretty. There's both of them. You pick one. Instagram. Cheers.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July. Let's see how this tastes. Mmm.
Good.
That's really good. Mmm. Yum. Ooh, I like that lime. It's not spicy, but it gives it a savory flavor. Mmm. Okay. I'm going to make an adjustment with the recipe. I think it needs 4 shots of tequila for this mango. This is so yummy. Put that here. 4 shots of tequila for that recipe. That's what I think. Okay, moving on to the next one. Ooh, brain freeze. Yeah, brain freeze. Don't drink that too fast. Okay. Frozen Kiss Limon Melon Margarita. Frozen Kiss Limon Melon Margarita. If any of you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I didn't either until this morning when we were experimenting. We got from Trader Joe's. They had this beautiful pile of these Kiss melons. I'd never had a Kiss melon before. West, had you had a Kiss melon before? No. Brand new. So we quickly looked it up and was like, oh, this looks like it's pretty good. It has this skin kind of like a cantaloupe, but when you cut into it, at least a photo, makes it look like it's kind of like a honeydew. So we were like, okay, it says it will be a little bit of a tart. It says sweet and tart. Says sweet and tart. There's the label for you to take a look at. I have to tell you, this reminds me of like a lime and a melon got together and made a big melon.
Yeah, it's not very sweet.
It's not sweet at all. So we decided, why not make a margarita with it? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take 1 spear. We cut them into spears like you would any other melon, right? Pop that in there. We're going to do a spear. And we're going to do, so let me tell you what this is going to take the place of. If you were making a normal margaritas have like sweet and sour in it. Or if you're making your own homemade margarita, like we do here, you'd use lime juice. This is going to take the place of the lime juice and the sweet and sour. So there's that. We're going to do, we didn't even do triple sec in this one. We're going to do 2 ounces of tequila. This, ooh, that looks really cool. A little heavy-handed.
It's making up for the last one.
It's making up for the last one, yes. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. There's that. And then this one, the first one I told you the order didn't matter. If you have a Vitamix and you're using the personal blending cup, we're using this size because of how little we're making. The order that you add them does make a difference. Add the ice last because it's going to be the first thing that hits the blades, okay? So we're using 6 cubes of ice with this. Here's 2, 4, and 6. We'll pop our lid on here.
And this makes 1, right?
This is going to make 1, yes. Now, if you have one of the Vitamix blenders that has the self-detect on it, there's a little arrow that has to line up with the other little arrow. Otherwise, it doesn't know that it's on there. So, little tidbit right there. Pop this on here. We're going to use the same setting. It's going to make the Frozen Kiss Limon Melon Margarita. I can say that 3 times faster. We may not have to let it go through the cycle. It might be done already. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's good.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, not even 30. I didn't do any sort of a rim with this one. So if you were going to serve this with a rim, I don't know if you could maybe spear a piece of melon. You could serve that with it. Okay, let's give it a try. It smells like a regular margarita. Okay, that's good. That's really good. It is like a regular margarita with just an ever so tiny hint of melon to it, but nothing crazy. It's way better than the one we made this morning. Yep. This morning was really, really tart because these melons, one melon makes a lot, but this is very very tart. Kind of puckery.
Yeah.
And kind of like a lime mixed with a melon.
Yeah, it's
tart.
Pretty tart.
But in a margarita, very successful. So we have our frozen mango margarita and our frozen kiss limon melon margarita for our 4th of July celebration. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like, hit the subscribe, share the channel. We are slowly but surely growing. We do have our weekly email on our website, and we've got some fun things that are kind of in the queue. Not kind of, they are in the queue. So head on over to Carte Cooking and check that out, and be sure to put your email address in so that you guys don't miss out. Thank you again, and we will see you next Sunday here, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Thank you. Happy 4th of July. Which one do you like better?
I kind of like the melon.
The melon's really good.
It is.
I like that you get a bit more of the tequila